Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's new video, which is a video about new media that I've got in my collection that I got for Christmas and that I bought myself after Christmas. So let's get straight into it. So first thing is the complete collection of the TV comedy Goodnight Sweetheart. So we've got series 1 with the disc, series 2, that's the inside, series 3, with the discs, series 4, series 5, and finally series 6. So I've watched the first 2 series of Goodnight Sweetheart. I think it's absolutely brilliant. If you don't know what it is, basically it's a comedy about a bloke called Gary Sparrow, who's played by Nicholas Lyndhurst, who you'll know from Only Fools and Horses, and he is a TV repairman. And in the first episode of the first series, he's trying to find this house, and he gets directions to this house, and he goes down this passageway called Duckett's Passage, but it takes him to the 1940s, and at first he thinks he's in some sort of themed pub, themed timeline, but he soon realises that he's actually in the 1940s, and it takes place over the 2 timelines. So he's got his wife Yvonne in the 90s, his best mate Ron in the 90s, who's played by Victor Maguire, who you'll probably know from Bread. So he's got that timeline, and then he goes to the 40s and he's got Phoebe, and I forget what the police officer's called, but the police officer appears in both the 90s timeline and the 40s. And he eventually, so he's married to Yvonne in the 90s, and in the 40s he eventually gets with Phoebe and marries her and has a child with her. And it's really interesting how some of the situations that he gets himself into in both timelines, and how Ron, his best mate, helps him figure it out and do whatever he needs to do. Like I said, I've only watched the first 2 series so far, but I'm looking forward to checking the rest out. So that's my quick chat on Goodnight Sweetheart. Now, for the next title, it's something that was originally put out by Network. It's something that I've wanted for such a long time, and unfortunately I only discovered about it after Network had gone bust, and all the copies online were like 30, 40, £50, which I thought was a bit much. But when I discovered that this was getting a re-release, I thought I must pick this up. I've got to have this in my collection. I'd seen clips on YouTube and I just thought it was absolutely hilarious. And it is the complete series of Mind Your Language. Now this is the new version put out by Spirit Media, and it's basically the exact same as the network releases. So you get your episode guides, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4 discs, and yeah, you've got Jeremy Brown, played by Barry Evans, and all his students. This is probably it's, by today's standards, it couldn't be made. It's extremely racist and everything else like that, but it is absolutely hilarious. Now, the thing about this is, it's the first 3 series. Now, upon doing research, there was 4 series, but unfortunately, the 4th series was made for the export market. It was shown in the UK, I believe, but it's never had a physical release for series 4. This is the complete, as you can get it, Mind Your Language. So, like I say, it's 4 discs, 3 series, and absolutely every single series and episode is hilarious. I absolutely love this show. The characters are just brilliant. Some of the situations and storylines, like, he'll ask them questions and you know what the answer's going to be before they even say it, but it's hilarious when they do say it. And actually, in some of the episodes, I found myself saying, well, they're not wrong. You know, they're not wrong. That is technically correct. But yeah, this could never be made today. But I'm so happy it got a re-release, so that I was able to pick it up and watch it and absolutely belly laugh my way through it. It is a gem in my collection, and one that I am very happy to have. So, that was Mind Your Language. Now we're on to a BBC TV series which stars Stephanie Cole and Graham Crowden as Diana Trent and Tom Ballard, and it is the complete series of Waiting for God. Now again, I think I'm just working my way through this at the minute, so you've got series 1 and 2 there. There's the discs inside. So series 1 and 2, and then you've got series 3, 4 and 5. So you've got series 3, series 4 and series 5. And so far from what I've seen, I think this sitcom is absolutely fantastic, brilliant. Stephanie Cole, you'll know her from lots and lots of things. She's been in stuff like, she's been in Coronation Street, she's been in Open All Hours, she was in Tenko, and she's been in lots and lots of things as well as. But this, for me, this series is some of her finest work. Her portrayal of Diana, who is, they live in an old folks home run by Harvey Baines and Jane, I can't remember Jane's surname, but she's played by Jane Davitsky, who you'll know as Jacqueline from Benidorm. And this series, what I've seen of it so far, I mean, you've got 5 series in this. I think I'm up to series 3. Brilliant. The way these two get themselves into escapades, and they basically give the middle finger to the staff. They go off and do what they want. They just, Diana especially, she takes no nonsense. She doesn't sort of have a filter. She just says exactly what she thinks, and she doesn't care who she upsets, but it's hilarious. You've also got in this, you've got Tom's son and daughter-in-law, who add a lot to the cast, because I think they're in every episode. And yeah, I am looking forward to watching the rest of Waiting for God. Obviously I've seen the first 2 or 3 series and loved them so far. So yep, that's a great set. Next up is something that I bought myself that I've not actually watched at all. I've never seen this show. It's let me have a look. It's got Penelope Keith and Richard Briers, Felicity Kendall, and it is the complete series of The Good Life. Now this is still sealed, so I can't show you inside, but this is one that my parents were discussing over Christmas. We were discussing about it, and I said I've never seen an episode. So when I saw it, I thought I'd best get this and watch it. But obviously with everything else I've got to watch, I've not got around to this yet. I am looking forward to it. From what I can gather, it's about this couple who try to live organically, and they try to live self-sufficiently, rely on themselves. So yeah, looking forward to checking that out. I will do a review for it when I have watched it. It's one that I probably should have seen by now, but I haven't. So that's The Good Life that I've got to look forward to watching. And last but not least is the spin-off show to The Big Bang Theory, and it is the 7th and final season of Young Sheldon. Again, this is still sealed because I haven't got around to watching it yet. I've had so much to watch and not enough time. Obviously you've got Sheldon there, played by Ian Armitage, and the casting to this series, I've seen all 6 seasons. Obviously I've not seen the 7th yet, but I love The Big Bang Theory, and when I saw the first trailer for this, for the first season rather, because it's American, I knew straight away I was going to love it. The casting is perfect. In fact, the lady there who plays Sheldon's mum in Young Sheldon, her mum plays Sheldon's mum in The Big Bang Theory, which I thought was quite a nice addition. But honestly, the casting in this, they could not have cast any of the characters any better. It is brilliant. Now, this is going to take me a while to get through, because what I'm going to do, with this being the 7th and final season, is when I've got through all this lot, I'm going to watch Young Sheldon again from the start. But I am so looking forward to seeing the final episodes of this amazing sitcom. And they have actually done a spin-off of Young Sheldon, featuring, his head's covered by the sticker, but his brother Georgie and his wife Mandy and their baby. It's currently on its first season, and it's called Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. Now, with American sitcoms such as this and The Big Bang Theory, I never watched them when they're broadcast on Channel 4 here in the UK. I always wait for the DVD and watch that, because because the episodes are so short, I'd just rather wait for the DVD and just binge it all in one go. But yeah, I am really looking forward to checking out the last season of Young Sheldon. I know the last couple of episodes are pretty sad because I have seen clips from them. But all in all, fantastic series. If you like Big Bang Theory and you haven't checked out Young Sheldon, I thoroughly recommend you do, because it is a lovely follow-on. And what actually it turns out to be, this is a bit of a spoiler, is old Sheldon, Big Bang Theory Sheldon, writing his memoirs about his childhood in East Texas. And at the end episode, you do see old Sheldon and Amy and it tells you a little bit about their life, that they've got children, and that, yeah, he's basically made a good life for himself. So that is my video of all my recent pickups, things I got for Christmas, and a little bit of a brief walkthrough about where I'm up to with watching them. As you can see, I've got quite a lot to get through, but I'm looking forward to watching each and every single episode of everything. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.